Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. Thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate you all so very much. It is Saturday, the weekend, and Big Daddy he's working today and tomorrow, so I'm just home alone, hanging out, chilling, not doing much of anything, snuggling with the pets, and looking for something to watch online. And that's about all I have been doing. There's a new show on Hulu. I think that's a special CIA agent thing about, I can't remember the name of it, but Paradise, maybe? So I was going to give that a go and see if, if it's watchable, if it catches my interest, and it'll be something I can watch, Anyway, so the other day, I was in my yarn room and did a video while I was sorting through my crochet hooks. And during that video, I dropped my crochet hooks. So I was having to pick them up. And so many comments were asking me, don't you have a grabber? Do you have a grabber, or use your grabber, or you need a grabber? And they're well-meaning comments. I mean, it was nothing ugly or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. There were sweet comments, just, reminding me to use a grabber, or get a grabber, or something like that, Very well-meaning comments. And I don't want anyone to feel bad about saying that, because that's what I would think too, well, you need a grabber. Well, I do have a grabber. Here it is. But I want to share with you some things about this grabber. Let me pull up my chair here and have a seat. And so here's my grabber, and I'm right-handed, so this is the way I would normally try to grab it. I really can't pick it up because it's too heavy for me to pick up. My hand's just sliding off of it as I try to pick the other end up off the table. But besides that, you have to have fingers to use a grabber. So I'm right-handed, so my natural instinct is to grab with my right hand. But on my left hand, I do have that pinky. Ooh, my hand's white. My thumb and my pinky. I do have this pinky here. Okay, but again, here is the issue. I need that pinky to even hold the grabber. I can pick it up off the table if I've got something there to help me pick it up, like that pinky, but it is heavy and I can't pick it up very long at a time because it does fall down. Okay, so to use that pinky to be my, I'm not reaching way around to use that pinky. Okay, you need strength in your hand. That pinky does not have any strength whatsoever. And you have to close this end down here, and you need some strength to do that. And so I'm trying to do it like this. But there again, I don't have strength in my hands to hold that. So to pick up a crochet hook, now I can't do it just like this. I've got to use both hands on it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to use both hands. You need strength, a lot of strength to get that grip and to hold that grip. Like I can get it on there and close it, but then to pick it up, it drops. Because I can't just hold that. I don't have the strength to do this and hold it there strong enough to keep this clamped down long enough, like to put this on the floor and try to pick it up, because I did, test it. before I can get this up to the table, it drops and falls because I can't keep the strength to keep it clamped long enough. It's very hard to do. Now, if I had fingers and they were, you know, strong fingers, and I could grab this. I think one of the problems is this whole arm and hand is weak. I've had several strokes in the past. It was due to a medication that I was on. And my left side of my body is a lot weaker than the right side of my body. My left arm and my left leg is weaker on the left side. Yeah, on the left side. So, yeah, so I have to have both hands to do it, but still that's not quite enough. It's just not quite enough, to be able to squeeze that and hold it and pick this up in the air, to pick it up in the air and bring it over, you know, from the floor and put it up on the table. It's already come open and that has fell to the floor. So anyway, I know it was a lot of well-meaning comments just asking about, you know, you need a grabber, or don't you have a grabber, or, you know, things like that. And like I said, they were very well-meaning. Do not feel bad if you said that, because I want to tell you, sometimes I forget I don't have fingers. Sometimes I'll think, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I start to do it, and guess what? I don't have the fingers to do it. And then sometimes Big Daddy will tell me, go do this or go do that, or can you bring me such and such? And he's not thinking I don't have fingers. Like, yeah, I can't pick up your heavy satchel with your laptop in it and all your work stuff in it. I don't have fingers. Or sometimes he'll say, hey, will you get me my boots? And so I can go in there and like scoop up one boot at a time and take to him. It's ridiculous. So he forgets I don't have fingers. I forget I don't have fingers. So I totally don't feel bad or blame anyone for forgetting I don't have fingers. But you pretty much got to have fingers to work a grabber. It's just no use. It's not usable if you don't have fingers, because you have to pull that trigger. And this pinky I have is not enough. I'm sorry, I'm off camera. My pinky is just not enough, and I can't even lift the thing up too much because I don't have the strength. Now, doing it with two hands, I can get it closed, but it just won't, I don't have the strength to hold it closed for very long, for just a second. And it takes more than a second to pick it up from the floor to the table. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's why I didn't use a grabber. That's why I don't use a grabber. Big Daddy uses this grabber a lot. And sometimes Zeke uses it a lot if I need a yarn from up high on my shelves. I'll get Zeke to use it, or, you know. But Big Daddy uses it a lot for stuff that he needs. And so it does get used, just not by me. It's kind of like at Christmas time when I went up there and to take communion, and it never dawned on me I can't eat bread. And so I get in line to do communion, and I'm walking up there, and just as I get up there, I thought, okay, I had never been to this church before. Let me just start back. And the way they do it is you pull off a piece of bread off this bread loaf, and you dip that bread in the grape juice to represent the wine, and then you eat your bread and go sit back down. It wasn't until I was going to be next in line. It was like Big Daddy was in front of me, and then it was going to be me. It wasn't until then that I was like, oh, how am I going to pull that bread off? And so when I got up there, I guess the guy kind of, I don't know, I went up and I was going to try to pull some bread off, and then he pulled the bread off and handed it to me. And then I was using my hands trying to get a good grip on it so I could dip it in that wine, grape juice, because I didn't want to drop it in the cup. And then as soon as I dipped it and got it out successfully, and I stepped to the side, and I was like, what am I doing? I can't eat bread. I have not ate bread in years, okay? My esophagus does not allow bread to go down my esophagus. I have not had a hamburger, pizza, hot dog, sandwich, bagel, anything with bread. I have not had in years and years and years. Probably 6 years, 5, 6 years. No, it's been more than 5. Probably, I'd say about 6 years. I have not had bread. And I miss bread terribly. So I don't know why I didn't think about, I can't eat bread. So I do that too. I forget about things I can't do until I'm at the very moment. And then I'm like, what am I doing? So don't feel bad about suggesting the grabber to a person who, you know, doesn't have fingers. Because I forget. And if you don't use a grabber, you might not realize, hey, you need fingers to work this thing. Oh, goodness. So anyway, it's a laughable moment, okay? So I don't want anyone to feel bad that said that. Please do not. But I just wanted to share with you guys that we have a grabber. I just can't use it. And but Big Daddy can. He uses it a lot. And then, like I said, sometimes if I need a yarn that's really high up, and Zeke comes down, I'll say, hey, I have a yarn I need you to get down for me. And most of the time it is too high for him. And so, you know, he'll use this. And I have to tell him which one, because he's colorblind on top of everything else. So he's really not any help in sorting yarn because he's colorblind, and he has a hard time between blues and greens and blues and purples and, yeah, red and pinks and yellow and orange. He has a hard time with some of those. When he helped me before, kind of color coordinate and sort and stuff, I had to go back and redo it because he's colorblind, and I didn't think about it. And sometimes I ask him, which one of these look better? And I'm like, why am I asking you? You're colorblind. It's kind of funny. But all 3 of the guys in his family, his dad, him, and his little brother are all colorblind. So I guess it runs in their family. But anyway, I hope you're all having a great weekend, enjoying your weekend, doing whatever it is you do on the weekends. We are, like I said, Big Daddy's at work, and I'm just chilling, and we have no plans. But I was talking to my son last night, Elijah, on the phone. I was like, I really need to get out of this house. Don't have anywhere to go, but I just feel like I just need to get out of the house. But I don't need to be around people either, because I am still sick a little, and so I don't want to get anyone sick. But I wish there was somewhere to go off, away from people and do something. But I couldn't think of nothing, and he couldn't think of nothing. I said, well, I guess I'll just hang out and do nothing. Here comes Sissy girl. Where you going, Sissy? She likes to go and get up in the window and look out. And if Phoebe starts barking because either someone's here or a vehicle goes down the road or something, Phoebe will start barking, and both the cats run in here and get up in the window to look out to see what's going on out there. But anyway, guys, I hope this video was entertaining. That's all it could be. I will see you all in the next video, friends. Hope you're enjoying your day. Bye, friends. Hey, friends. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope this little silly video was informative and educational in some kind of way. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? But thanks for watching anyway. Remember, it's a beautiful day to crochet or enjoy any other hobby that you have that brings you happiness. I'll see you all later.